Welcome to the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge. Most people who visit this swamp refer to it by the obvious name swamp, but we often get guests who also refer to it as a bayou or bog or even marsh. And sometimes we'll have guests that ask us what the differences between all these terms is and why it even matters. Well, the funny thing is, technically the Okefenokee qualifies as most of these, except for bayou, which of course is technically part of a larger river system. But the Okefenokee is a swamp, but it's also a bog, and it does include some marshes. But the most important thing here is that whatever you want to call it, it's a wetland, and that really is the more important fact. Most people don't realize this, but wetlands account for roughly 6 to 10% of the Earth's surface, yet they account for over 40% of all global biodiversity, including over 1 million threatened species relying solely on this type of environment for survival. And when you think about it, it's not all that surprising. All life on this planet requires water, so it makes sense that the majority of it is found in and near wet environments. In addition, swamps, like the Okefenokee, allow for an additional layer of diversity, because swamps are what is known as ecotones, or transitional zones, where one habitat begins blending into another. In these particular areas, you will find species which are adapted to both terrestrial environments along with those adapted for aquatic habitats, as well as species uniquely adapted for life right on the edge of both. Being predominantly forested, swamps also host an abundance of space for arboreal creatures. This is why here in the Okefenokee, you can find soft-shelled turtles, bobcats, alligators, and raptorial birds, all within a short distance from one another. Wetlands are also places of incredible discoveries. Even now, roughly 200 new species are discovered in freshwater wetlands alone every year. The Swanee snapping turtle, the largest species of turtle found within the Okefenokee, wasn't recognized as a unique species until 2014. If this massive animal was able to elude us for so long, there's no telling what other secrets places like the Okefenokee might still hold. Regrettably, for as vital as these places are to the multitude of organisms across the globe, they remain one of the most threatened types of habitat on Earth. Some estimates claim that wetlands are being lost nearly 3 times faster than forests. And in the past 5 decades alone, over a third of the world's wetland habitats have been lost. This world needs its wetlands to survive, and we, as stewards of Earth, are responsible for keeping them safe. The Okefenokee and all the plants and animals that call it home look to us for protection. It's up to us to give this place and all wetlands that respect and that safety. For those of you who wish to come and see for yourselves what makes the Okefenokee so precious, this place and its inhabitants are here waiting to greet you. And as always, the invitation stands for you to come and join the adventure.